Why would you make this? Hello, everyone. Welcome and thank you for listening. This is Why Would You Make This? Season 3, The Asylum Years, the only podcast to continue with last week's story while also completely ignoring it, causing you to ask the question, why would you make this? I am Jimmy Time. I'm joined by my co-host, Brother Skylar. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, actually?
I mean, you know, this is the asylum years are hitting us really hard. We're actually asylumed now.
No, it's way too relevant.
We're not in the same room. We're really
Did we cause
asylum.
this?
Oh boy, I mean, a little bit. So during season 3, we are taking you through National Wrestling Alliance Total Nonstop Action weekly pay-per-view shows, now known as TNA The Asylum Years. This episode is NWA TNA pay-per-view number 3, which aired July 3rd, 2002. From City Auditorium in Nashville, Tennessee, drawing 2,000 people, but only making $11,000, which means the ticket prices must have been halved, because according to the math, if the tickets were supposed to be $9.95 and they only made $11,000, then that means that it doesn't add up. Tickets had to have cost $5.50, which is not good.
I might have just filled it in with free tickets.
Oh, you think they papered the event? Yeah.
Well, they just, they wanted to fill in the seats, so they might have just let people in the day of the show.
Wow, man. I didn't even think about it like that, because they're already hemorrhaging so much money as is. I didn't think that they would just give away free tickets like that, but maybe they
try to make it back in merchandise, and concessions.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You're a better businessman than I am, Clip.
Uh,
All right, so let us not waste any time and talk about exactly what it is that brought us to this moment in TNA history with our crazy past.
Wait a minute. What happened that got you so crazy?
So first, we have the original midget killer, Puppet the Psycho Dwarf, wants the show to start with midget wrestling. Next, Alicia keeps demanding money from men.
This is my favorite part of the show. Absolutely.
That's the only thing I'm truly interested in so far, which is not good for the show.
No.
Next, we have K-Crush does not like hearing about race car driving. He doesn't. Every time it's brought up, he comes out and starts the thing. So again, just to be clear, this is all about race. Car driving. Taylor Vaughn. Taylor Vaughn is Miss TNA. What does that mean? So the
and who is Taylor Vaughn anyway?
Yeah, exactly. We have no information on either of those things. Taylor Vaughn is Miss TNA. End of story. Also, start of story. We have nothing so far.
That's it. Ihorn is Finkel, and Finkel is Ihorn.
That's it. Yeah. Next, the Dups will fuck their own sister/cousin/girlfriend, but won't wrestle guys who fuck other men / their own brother, because in WCW, Lenny and Lodi were also brothers at one point. So the Rainbow Express is also, it's like a gay incest group in a way.
But Lodi's not there yet.
That's right, but he's coming. I swear he's going to show up. No, but yeah, it doesn't make it any better.
The innuendo is easy there.
It's,
Portable plum tree.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Your favorite guy, right?
Oh, Jim Cornette, yes.
Jim Cornette Jr., yes. So Mortimer Plumtree owns his former bullies, the Johnsons. End of story.
He owns them?
He, in his first promo, he said that he owns them.
Oh, okay.
He made it clear that it wasn't like I pay them, I'm their boss. He said own. This is, as far as I'm concerned, a slave type situation.
So I wonder if he makes them wear those outfits. Is this like a fetish thing he's into?
Yeah. Well, see, that's
weird, man. He's got that paddle. This is getting weirder.
Oh, great. See, I didn't go that far. I was just saying because we know that the Johnsons were his former bullies, so maybe he's trying to humiliate them. But even then,
yeah. So maybe it's both what we're both saying.
That's.
I could be projecting. I could be the weird one. I'm sorry.
I mean, we're all a little weird in our own way, I'm sure. But James Mitchell wants to control the NWA Heavyweight World Title, which is currently being held by Ken Shamrock, and he has to control it as per the request of his god.
His god.
Yeah, James Mitchell has a god, regardless of the fact that he has not mentioned who his god is, and we have not mentioned who our god is. Those gods are not the same god.
Oh yeah, that's right. He did point that out.
Yes. Finally, and most memorable, Jeff Jarrett was screwed over by Jackie Fargo, Toby Keith, and Scott Hall in the first two shows. Also, maybe, sorta, he kind of might have attempted to kill Jackie Fargo.
He absolutely did. I watched it.
He
wanted everyone to remember.
I want you to remember.
My goodness.
Before we start the show, let's do some dark matches, because we changed locations. Now we have dark matches again. First is Scotty Saber, also known as Scotty O, who beat Matt Longtime.
What?
Yeah.
That's definitely like Val Venus.
Oh, Matt Longtime, yeah. Oh, okay. And then the other dark match was Team Canada, which I want to point out that the last members of Team Canada in WCW were Lance Storm and Mike Awesome, and that was the year 2001. And then the Team Canada that you know and presume this must be from TNA started in 2004 and consisted of Jack Evans, Teddy Hart, Johnny Devine, and Petey Williams.
Yeah.
It doesn't state who this Team Canada is.
Okay. I would assume it's the latter.
Yeah, but anyway, Team Canada beat Chase Stevens and Cassidy O'Reilly. Not then announced, I guess, as the Hot Shots, although they have gear that says that because we see it later on.
That does explain that, yeah.
Yeah, that's who they are. We see them later on. They were jobbers for tonight.
If those are the dark matches, they failed because the crowd wasn't too hot that whole night.
You're right. The crowd didn't seem super hot from the start. And maybe that is the dark match's fault. So let's start the show. I fell down a hole.
Still
don't know if that's the theme music.
It is.